back to my channel. My name is Chioma, and if this is your first time of seeing this pretty face, please do well to subscribe to this channel, okay? Alright, so in this video, guys, I'm going to be talking about the reason why I chose to practice here in Nigeria, even though I didn't train here. If you don't know, I am a foreign trained medical doctor. I trained in Belarus, Grodno State Medical University, and after my training, after my study, I decided to come back to Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian, by the way. I decided to come back to Nigeria to practice. And by the end of this video, if you've been asking if coming back to Nigeria is for you, or if you've been nursing that idea, I hope to throw more light and explain to an extent how you could go about it, and I hope this video also helps you make the decision whether or not to come back to Nigeria to practice. Okay, so let's jump right into the video. Alright, so I graduated in the summer of 2020, and in a pandemic, in the heart of the pandemic, and towards my graduation, I think a year or two prior to my graduation, I started seeking the face of the Lord, asking him what to do next, where to practice, what he would have me do, because I am a big believer in being where God will have you be per time. Okay, it doesn't matter how many people are doing it, it doesn't matter what other people are doing. I believe so much that as a child of God, you should always seek God's face first. You should always ask and inquire of him before taking any major step in your life. Okay, so that was me. I prayed, I sought the face of the Lord, and God led me to come back to Nigeria. Now, at that point in time, I had classmates who had other plans. Most people don't even want to entertain the idea of coming back, and I understand them. Okay, Nigeria is not the best place to practice. However, if this is where God wants you to practice, then believe me, it's the best place for you. Okay, when I realized that it was God's plan for me to come back, I started channeling my energy and my focus and my attention into coming back. I started trying to learn more about what to do, about the necessary steps to take after graduation. So I prepared myself to come back. Though we were in a pandemic, the airway were closed down, so we had to wait till ending of the year. I think 3 months to the end of the year to come back. So I came back in October and rested. I rested, and then last year June I wrote the Mdcn exam. Now, if you've made up your mind, or if you're considering coming back to Nigeria to practice, there is an exam called Mdcn assessment exam. Okay, so this exam, I have a video on my channel talking about how to prepare for this exam. So you prepare for this exam. This exam starts with you have to register for your EPIC verification, where your documents are verified, and then you register for the exam. You write the exam, and in my case, after writing the exam, I wrote the exam in June, and then we were inducted in August. If you don't know, induction is like the swearing in ceremony done for medical doctors. It's like call to bar, but for medical doctors. So I was inducted in August, and so you guys, prior to last year, what you would do after induction is to basically start going from hospital to hospital around the country, applying for house job placement, going for interviews, going for exams, and praying to God they call you back. Okay, but as at last year, the whole thing changed. So now what Mdcn has done is that they created a portal. So this portal, what they do is that they upload all the available hospitals, rural hospitals. So they upload these hospitals on the portal, making it very, very easy for you to access. However, they don't upload state hospitals on this portal. You can actually do your house job in either state hospital or federal hospitals or some private hospitals, because not all of them are approved by Mdcn. So the Mdcn portal only contains federal hospitals, okay? So they make these hospitals available for you, and you guys, the slots literally get taken in a matter of seconds. So you have to be literally sleeping on this website. You have to literally be at alert, because if you have a particular place in mind, then you have to like be looking out for it. And once you see it on the portal, you just click on it, and once you click on a place, you can't go back, you can't change your mind, okay? So you have to prepare yourself beforehand, ask questions, ask people maybe who like have done their house job there, or who have done their internship there, or who live in the state. You can just ask questions and then have a place set, maybe 1 or 2 options. In case one option is no longer there, you can easily click the next one, okay? So this is how it happened for my own time, and the portal was opened, I think 4th of September, if I remember correctly, or at least the first week of September. Basically, that was when the portal opened, and as God may have it, I was online, I had data, I was able to be one of the people who took the very first slots that were available, and I already had where I wanted to be, where I wanted to do my house job in mind. So I quickly selected, and automatically you receive a letter of acceptance. I think that's what it's called, I can't remember, but I'll try and look for it and, you know, put the right name of the letter on the screen. So you get letter, you download it, and then you go to the hospital where you've chosen, okay? Now there will be no need for interview, there will be no need for exams. All they need to do is to give you the list of documents you need to bring, and voila. They'll just tell you when to start, and then you start. And honestly, this was very, very easy compared to the initial thing that they used to do, whereby you go from state to state looking for where to apply. And you know, most of these hospitals, they highly work according to who you know. So you might have to pay someone, you might have to, you know, do some certain things for you to be able to get placement, okay? But God made it easy for us, and this is what we're doing now, okay? But if you want to practice in a state hospital, if you want to do your housemanship in a state hospital, you will still have to go to the state to apply, because Mdcn still hasn't, or is still not adding state hospitals to the portal yet. They might start it this year or something, I don't know, but as at the time I used the portal, there were no state hospitals there. So if you want state hospital, you would have to apply directly to the hospital. However, any hospital you pick from the portal, any hospital you pick from the portal, basically it will be Mdcn paying you, and they pay everybody the same amount of money. Back to the question, should you practice in Nigeria, should you come back to Nigeria? The answer is a yes and a no. A yes would be me, you know, advising you based on my experience, based on popular demand, based on my human point of view, okay? So I wouldn't advise anyone to actually come back, because it's really not worth it. If you ask me, most Nigerian doctors, okay, most of them are leaving the country, most of them are looking for greener pastures abroad, and yeah, the working environment here and the pay most especially is not worth it, okay? However, what I would advise is that you first of all pray about it. Like my own case, even though I knew that Nigerian doctors are leaving the country, I had friends that were not planning on coming back, I had to seek God, I had to seek the face of the Lord for myself, because I wasn't planning on following the crowd, okay? I know that it doesn't matter what everybody's doing, it doesn't matter what is the popular way of doing things. You should, you know, once you're in a place where God would have you be, you would prosper in that place, okay? You would prosper, He would sustain you basically in that place. So yeah, my advice is that you seek the face of the Lord, you pray about it. If you are still in medical school, you have enough time, pray and ask God where you have to do. Don't follow the crowd to the UK, don't follow the crowd to Canada or Saudi Arabia, wherever people go to these days. Ask God to lead you, to let you know where He would want you to be, where He would want you to practice, okay? And just be sensitive to God's leading, okay? God might tell you to come back to Nigeria. Doesn't mean He wants you to start your practice and end your practice here in Nigeria. It might be just for you to do your house job here, or however duration God wants you to stay here, okay? So I still believe that you should seek God for yourself and not follow the crowd. Yeah, even though like I think I've had quite a number of people tell me that they cannot even understand why I came back. Like, people keep asking me, why on earth did you come back? I can't even relate, I can't even understand. I just keep smiling and telling them, but I know why I came back. I know that I needed to be back, at least at this point in time in my life. This is where God would have me be, and I'd rather be here, you know. I'd rather not be anywhere else. This is where I want to be. This is where God want me to be, and yeah, I'm going to flourish here, okay, as long as God wants me to be here. So yes, that brings us to the end of this video. If you learned a thing or two, please drop a comment in the comment section. If you have any question to ask concerning, you know, coming back to Nigeria, the process, what to do, how to go about it, and stuff like that, just let me know in the comment section. You can ask questions and I can do a part 2 of this video answering your questions, or you can DM me on Instagram with your questions as well. I would answer you there, or depending on the number of questions I get, I might make a video answering your questions down there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram and like this video, share with your friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.